The London and North Western Railway DX class locomotive was the single largest class of locomotive built in Britain, with 943 examples being built from 1858 to 1874, and the last example was withdrawn as late as 1930. They represented the first mass-produced standardised locomotive design in the UK. The DX class were designed by John Ramsbottom. He was born in the West Yorkshire town of Todmorden in September 1814. In 1839 he crossed to the wrong side of the Pennines and joined the Manchester firm of Sharp, Roberts and Company, and thanks to that firm's chief draftsman, Charles Byer, perhaps better known as one half of Byer Peacock, he was recommended to the post of locomotive superintendent of the Manchester and Birmingham Railway, which had its works at Longsight in Manchester, and Longsight is still a railway depot. In 1846 the Manchester and Birmingham became part of the mighty London and North Western Railway, and Ramsbottom became locomotive superintendent of the Northern Division of the LNWR based at Crewe in 1857. We're going to look at Ramsbottom in his own episode, as he is credited with many notable innovations, including water scoops to allow water to be collected whilst on the move. The DX class locomotive was a simple, robust design. It had 6 5'2" diameter driving wheels, driven by a pair of inside cylinders 17 by 24 inches. Stephenson link valve gear was used. Working boiler pressure was 120 psi, giving a tractive effort of 11,410 pounds. The first, named Hardman, after Hardman Earl, one of the directors of the Liverpool and Manchester Railway and later the LNWR, rolled out of Crewe Works in September 1858. In total, 857 were built for the LNWR between 1858 and 1874, and a further 278 examples were built as saddle tanks after 1870. They were fitted with cabs and new smoke boxes by Webb in the 1870s, and in the 1880s 500 of them were fitted with 150 psi boilers and vacuum brakes to work passenger trains. Controversially, the LNWR also built 86 DX class locomotives for the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, with which the LNWR had proposed a merger. This alarmed not only those in Parliament over the creation of a powerful monopoly, but also independent locomotive building firms such as Byer Peacock of Manchester or Kitson's of Leeds. Through the Association of Locomotive Manufacturers, an injunction was sought to prevent any further locomotives being built at Crewe for the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. Ramsbottom retired from the LNWR in 1871, but continued to be granted an annual stipend as a consultant. Ramsbottom also had a consultancy with the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway and became one of its directors. Withdrawals of the DX class began in 1902, and the last was scrapped as late as 1930. Despite so many of them being built, none of these humble go-anywhere do-anything goods engines were saved for posterity. To coin a phrase, they were really useful engines. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like, share, subscribe and click the notification bell. If you would like to support Rail Story and the development of this channel, you can do so on Ko-fi and Patreon for as little as a takeaway cup of coffee once per month. And I look forward to seeing you all next time on Rail Story.